Ayo, welcome into CHGO Bets Daily, presented by DraftKings Sportsbook, America's top-rated sportsbook. Download the app today and use promo code CHGO when you sign up. Welcome in to a remote version of CHGO Bets Daily. I think I just tweeted out the link for yesterday's show. So I hope all the people that on Twitter enjoy if we predict that Indiana will have another top 25 upset. I said yes, right? We both said yes.
I think we both took Indiana, yeah. And then they lost, of course.
Right, so. Whoops. I'm Sean Anderson. You can follow me on Twitter at Sean_W_Anderson. I don't know if I did say they would or wouldn't because we can't bet on it, Cody. So there's no gambling slip to tell me what I was right or wrong about. That's Cody Delmendo, my partner in degeneracy. You can follow him on Twitter at Cody_CHGO. Cody,
so you didn't drive to Rosemont?
No, I didn't drive to Rosemont. You wouldn't go with me. Even though, hey, you didn't actually have dinner anyways.
Yeah. I sat at the office for 2 hours for no reason. So I came home and we ordered tacos. It was great.
All right, there you go. Steak?
Steak, yes.
There you go. So let me tell you about my day, Cody. You want to hear about my day?
I'd love nothing more than to hear about your day.
All right, boys. I got a text from my mom, and thankfully my grandma doesn't watch this one. She watches the White Sox show. She tells me she watches every single day. She doesn't understand a word, but she watches at least to see me there, to make sure my face is somewhat clean shaven. And what's up, Dustin and James? Dustin, I'm with you. Let's make some money. And that's why when I saw my credit card bill that I had a charge for $165 that wasn't supposed to be there. Oh boy, did I have an afternoon, Cody. I was not a happy camper. So I was watching the Barcelona and Man United game. I had a bet on it, but I had to stop watching that game. I have no idea if my bet hit. I have no idea what I'm betting on tonight. I'm basing this on vibes. And right now, Cody, we're going to check if I have money to gamble tonight. How about that? That's the bit for tonight. Okay. I had Man United bet no draw. So if they won, I won a decent chunk of change. If they drew, I get my money back. If they lost, I'm going to be in shambles.
I can tell you what the result was.
I'm looking it up right now. 2-2.
You want it? Yeah.
Let's go.
So you just had them to win or to tie?
Tie no bet. So it was 0-0 at halftime, and then they scored 2 goals each team in the second half. So it finished 2-2. So that means we stay alive, baby. Let's go.
You had $165 on that?
No. Did I say that? No.
You said something about $165 in your bank account or something like that.
Oh, I think that was I put that on the, that was the, if they won or whatever.
Oh.
I don't know. I don't, if it was that, I don't even think that's right. I think I just, no, that was the credit card charge.
Yeah.
The credit card charge. I'm sorry. I didn't bet $165. You scared me. I was like, whoa, wait, did I bet $165?
That is not a responsible bet from Sean Anderson.
No. So the credit card company, whatever, the company that the charges from, I was supposed to have 2 charges for them. There was a third one for $165, and I was upset about that. I've got it now refunded. We're all cool. But no, God, you scared me. I thought I had $165.
I misunderstood. I'm sorry. I thought this charge was you replenishing your DraftKings account because it's such a great app, and you wanted to spend more money on soccer, it looks like.
Look at you. And Ashraf is asking, who's playing anyways? The Bulls are playing tonight. And if you're using that lovely DraftKings Sportsbook app, you can bet on a no sweat same game parlay. You can 3-leg same game parlay, put up to $10. And if that bet loses, you get that bet back in a bonus bet credit. All right, so there you go, friends. And James Orlando put $150 on the coin toss. Should have bet his house on it. No, friends. It is 50-50. 50-50, you would have gotten a second house. 50-50, you would have been homeless. So just maybe keep it under the $2 there, James. But congrats on picking the right side. Tails never fails.
Tails never fails.
As we were saying, download the DraftKings Sportsbook app today. Use code CHGO when you sign up. New customers, when they bet on the NBA, bet $5. You get $200 in bonus bets instantly. One of the bets that my girlfriend, new customer, signed up and placed was $50 on the coin toss. And there you go. Just like James Orlando, she won a house. So sign up with DraftKings Sportsbook app, America's top-rated sportsbook. You looking at a no-sweat same-game parlay tonight in the Little Bulls action?
I am, Mr. Anderson. I am. So tonight, God, I kind of want to bet the Bulls, but I'm not going to. And the only reason I want to is because like they're due and they haven't lost to the Bucks all season. And this team is so bad, but they will find a way to win games you don't expect them to win. But the money line's at like plus 290, plus 285. So instead, I'm just going to do this 4-leg parlay that's at plus 310. Vooch to get a double-double. Grayson Allen, 2 +3s. Giannis over 12.5 rebounds. And Giannis, 1 block. All comes out to plus 310. So it's, to me, I'm betting on the money line in my head to make myself feel better. But I'm staying away from that game. But you give me the no sweat same game parlay, I'll dabble.
Yeah, that's usually gets me. It's fun. It's a no sweat. Shep is asking, please give me a Pat Williams over under to bet. I can never peg him right. Hey, I thought I had him pegged last time I bet him, and he ended up scoring 2 points. I'm not really sure. He's so
for a while. For a while, I was betting on it. I was putting him in my parlays for him to make a 3 because he's honestly he might be the best 3-point shooter on the Bulls, which is not saying much because they suck at making threes. But when he was getting consistent minutes, he would have a decent volume. He'd take at least 4 or 5 per game. And last
game he played against the Bucks, he was 0 for 4. Still took 4.
Still took 4. Yeah, like the market started to recognize, because when I started doing it was probably like it'd be like minus 200, minus 250, something like that. Last time I checked, it was like minus 550 for him to just make 1. You know what I mean? And in the parlays for DraftKings, it's like you can bet them to make 1 or 2 or 3 or 4. You know what I mean? And if they're really good, they'll start it at like 3. If it's Steph or someone like that. But for Pat Williams at least, the only things I've really bet on him this year are 3-pointers, because that feels like that's the only time he's jacking up any shots because he doesn't ever want to shoot.
Yeah, I bet P will blocks and steals, but it's never a well that's too nice. I did have a block and a steal in both of his games against Milwaukee, so maybe you could put that. If we go to the defensive steals and blocks, you could add Patrick Williams steals 1 at minus 165 and Pat Williams blocks at minus 105. So at least blocks is closer to plus money. That already 2-legger at plus 205. He's already recorded a block and a steal in each game so far. Might continue that trend against the Bucks.
I like it. I also tried
like Drew Holiday 3s, maybe just because the Bulls are horrible at guarding the 3, or Brooke Lopez.
Well, that's
Brooke
what
Lopez
I like
3.
That's what I always do in my parlays for the Bulls. And unfortunately, they aren't hitting all the time. And I don't understand why, because I'm always like picking a 3-point shooter from the other team to make a 3 or 2. And then like Vooch rebounds. And then, sometimes Zach LaVine points if he's on a hot stretch. Or I'll just take the best player from the other team and put their points on there because the Bulls don't know how to play defense sometimes. So I always like, those are like the first 2. It's always Vooch rebounds, Patrick Williams to make a 3, someone else from the other team to make a 3 because the Bulls can't guard the 3.
Well, you pick Grayson, right? To make 2?
Yeah, tonight I picked Grayson Allen because, he knows we all hate him and the Bulls stink right now. So I just imagine him jacking up 5 of them and making 3 of them tonight. So
the pain parlay is back, is what you're saying.
The pain parlay, yes, the pain parlay. I tried to come up with the easiest parlay tonight, and I honestly thought the easiest parlay tonight would be Vooch and Giannis to both get a double-double. But Giannis is minus 2,000 to get a double-double. So it came out to like minus 190 for the parlay. I'm like, this is no fun. Like, what the hell?
That's still no sweat. You still get the bonus bet.
I feel like that would be the easiest parlay of this game.
But that's the thing people don't realize about betting. It's even the layups you got to make. People don't want to take the layups. They're like me in 8th grade basketball. They want to shoot the threes. Steven's smiling because he's the $5 better. Betting $250 on every single game.
Small win small. I always say it.
There you go. I do want to give out this parlay that I built. Maybe Shep, you could tail this. It kind of goes along with your thinking as well. I'll go Drew Holiday. 2+ 3-pointers made. He's made 2 in every game in February. Last game against Boston, he was 8 of 12 from 3. He's taken at least 5 in every game in February. I do think that maybe he's the 3-point shooter that might have a big game, but Grayson Allen, I don't think it's a bad pick. And then we'll go Patrick Williams, 1 steal, 1 block. That's at plus 300, close to yours at 310. And I'm actually not going to bet this. I've been horrible with parlays. I'm just giving out one that maybe a pre-built one. You could say that. You could tail Cody's. You could tail mine. You could make a weird baby of the two. Maybe you just take Grayson Allen 3s, Drew Holiday 3s, and Vooch double.
There you go.
There you go.
Or take every single leg, put them all in one parlay, and God knows what those odds are.
No shit.
And we ride at sunset.
You had 2 3s for Grayson?
2 3s for Grayson.
Okay. And then what was and then you had double for Vooch?
Double for Vooch.
Player prop. I know I got to bet. Now I got to bet this, especially now that it's
Giannis rebounds or Giannis over 12.5 rebounds, and then Giannis to get a block.
Giannis to get a block. Okay. All right. Giannis block, Patrick Williams steal, and then Patrick. All right. Here we go. That's it. What do you think it is?
I would say it's like, because mine weren't like didn't have a lot of great odds, so I would say it's probably around plus 1,100.
Yeah, it's actually less, 10-1. I guess it was 300 and 310 together. 1 Patrick Williams steal, block, 1 Giannis block, and over 12.5 boards. A Vooch double, 2 Grayson 3s, and two Drew Holiday 3s. That's at 10-1. 10 wins you 110.
Yeah,
I'm not going to take it, and it's going to hit. So someone in the chat, you better take it. We got 4 people watching.
Because every time Sean doesn't do it, it hits. It's not even like a joke. It should. No. Like, I wish it was a joke, but it's not.
Take the 7-legger. We never give that advice, but today we're going to do it. This is a lock because I'm not betting it. All right. Cody, I know you got some college basketball picks. Hey, I want to give a shout out to our good friends over at Northwestern. Boo Booey. Let's go. Gary Ross, where you at? Come on, buddy. You're not talking about the sandwich today in the chat. Gary, hold that L.
He wasn't holding that L very good this morning when I opened up the Twitter app. He was very upset. He was very upset, and I felt bad in a way because he's a diehard, and so like I don't want him to get mad at us.
Well, I mean, I'm just, it's all playful. I love Gary.
Right.
It's just the fact that
I do too. I do too.
He was in every other show before Indiana lost.
Right. Well, I sometimes I feel like he reads my tweets the wrong way, so I'm letting him know that it's all good.
That's the true sign of a diehard is he lives by every win, he lives by every loss. So, no, I love that about him.
That's true. I'll give him that. Yeah, shout out to the Wildcats. I guess I kind of feel good about going into the game against Illinois on Saturday. Both coming off a loss now. We'll see what happens. But you're with that said, Sean, this goes great into my first game of the night here. And it's Maryland money line against Purdue because no one in the Big Ten can win a road game right now, man. I know Purdue is like 9-2 on the road, and they're significantly better than most teams in the Big Ten. Probably all the teams in the Big Ten. But give me the Terrapins at home who have not lost a game at home all season. And then we got some late night action. We got Arizona State -4 at home against Colorado. They had a huge comeback win against Colorado earlier in January. Had terrible first half, great second half. Colorado haven't been covering the spread lately. I think 1-7 against the spread in their last 8. Arizona State 9-4 at home. I'll take the Sun Devils. Shout out to PHNX. LMU +9. They host Gonzaga, who they've already beat. Can you give me 9 points? They beat St. Mary's too. This team, I don't know if they'll make the tournament because I don't know how many teams are in the West Coast Conference are going to get in outside of St. Mary's and Gonzaga. But give me 9 points. Is this a trap, Sean? I don't know, but I'm gonna ride it anyway. Give me LMU, Loyola Marymount +9, and then Santa Clara. Shout out to Podsminski. Brandon Podsminski, former Illini recruit, now at Santa Clara because he's getting playing time, becoming a real NBA, I guess, recruit out there or possibility out there. +5 at BYU. I'm not betting on Mormons tonight. Give me Santa Clara +5. They game was close last time they played. I think BYU has dropped their last couple games, so Santa Clara's coming in. With some confidence. They've won 3 in a row, and BYU's dropped their last 2, including 1 against Gonzaga, and they got St. Mary's next, so it could be a trap game, perhaps.
Yeah.
So if anything, maybe take the over because I do kind of like how the pace that they play at, but I'm going to ride with Santa Clara to cover the 5.
Cody, you know what I find very funny is I had 2 teams that I was looking at. I have a $10 free bet to just throw out there.
And they're probably all the ones going like against the ones that I like.
I was looking at 2 teams on the money line that I like to use on a free bet. One was at +300, and it was Loyola Marymount at home against Gonzaga. And the other one was a team playing in Provo and the Santa Clara Broncos. I like both of your teams tonight, and I have no clue which one to take on the money line. So thank you for this. Not only are we going to be tailing on the same games, I need you to just lean because I was hoping to see Santa Clara money line. I was hoping to see whatever BYU whatever. I was hoping to see one of the money lines like we got for Maryland, but I don't know where to lean. I like both games. I like both picks. I
would probably take Santa Clara because I just can't see Gonzaga losing twice to LMU. Right. Like I feel like the 9 points is kind of a trap. Like I'm a little scared, but I'm gonna take it anyway because this Gonzaga team isn't nearly as good as it's been in the past, and their defense sucks. So you're giving me a lot of points here. Like they could easily backdoor cover this if LMU does get down, and they're at home. Santa Clara is on the road, but again, they're playing better than BYU right now. They're not a bad team. I would probably, if you wanted to bet the money line on one of those 2 games, I would probably do Santa Clara just because I think that one's more likely. But I doubt that odds are as good. So.
Yeah, BYU's last loss at home was on Jan 12th against Gonzaga. It was only by 1 point.
It's a tough place to go and play those Mormons, I tell you.
Yeah, they can really hoop it. Yeah, I mean, damn, they even beat Utah. They beat Creighton earlier this year. I guess BYU is pretty darn good. And hey, you look at KenPom, BYU 81st in the nation, Santa Clara 92. So it is a tight game there. I'm still not sure where I'm going. I'm going to probably put together a teaser. I always love my Elon boys. I'd probably bet against them in Charlotte against
Charleston.
Charleston. I was going to say Charleston. It's not a place.
I would tease Charleston down.
Yeah, I would. Hey, you're the time. I'm the tyrant of Teaser Town.
Mm-hmm.
I was thinking Charleston -13.5, maybe on a 7-point teaser. Milwaukee 9.5 against Youngstown State. Youngstown State isn't that good. I don't really think they could beat any team by 8. But hey, I mean, I missed on a teaser last night. 16 teaser missed by 1 team, and it was what I thought was the lock of the night. Louisville not scoring any points against Virginia. They score 58 or 68. Like, I mean, that was close. I was Louisville.
I did see that it was
by
close
9.
Late. Yeah,
it was nasty.
It was one of those I've just stayed away with any team that's playing Louisville because teams are just like they know they can go into Louisville and win, and they just don't play their best basketball unless like it's an elite team. And I mean, Virginia is an elite team, but yeah,
well,
I don't know.
They shot from 3. I thought they weren't going to be able to shoot from 3, and I think they were like 45% from 3. So that's when it really killed me. I actually have a bet. I don't really can't sniff anything out right now. Maybe we got some time here.
Tonight's slate is very meh.
And I mean, we even talked about the Purdue thing. Like, I think Maryland's a really good team. I like the Maryland money line pick. Do I really want to? I don't know if I feel so validated to go after it. I don't know if it
might be safe for the live bet.
Yeah,
I feel like it's a good live bet, but I don't know. You give me plus 100 with the team at home that hasn't lost at home all season, going up against the number one team that you're questioning if they can bounce back or not in a conference where no one can win on the road right now. Like, I don't know, man. And part of me also wants to see Purdue lose again so I can then perhaps talk myself into Illinois winning the Big Ten again, which will be stupid.
But there's a chance.
Yeah, that's all. I'm now at a point where I can really start wondering, can Northwestern really perhaps win the Big Ten now? Because like they're only 2 games back still.
I think it's in their contract that they can't. I think like somewhere along the lines, way in stone in the 60s, someone at Northwestern either lost a bad bet, was inebriated, and they signed something. It's just like, we cannot win in men's basketball. And I don't think that that's actually possible. Second place, that's fine. But I don't think Northwestern's actually allowed to lift that. The 7-leg Bulls parlay again is
James Orlando is asking.
Is that not McLovin? McBacon? Is that the guy in our Discord? With a different chat name, right?
Oh,
yeah, McBacon.
McBaconator.
McBacon.
Yeah,
no, it's just McBacon.
McBacon.
I thought it was a McBaconator too.
At least on what's it called?
The Discord?
On Discord. I'm pretty sure that's him. What's up?
What's
so
up,
it's
James?
Patrick Williams 1 block, Patrick Williams 1 steal, Giannis 1 block, Giannis over 12.5 rebounds, Nikola Vucevic to record a double-double, Grayson Allen 2+ threes made, and Drew Holiday 2+ threes made. Should come out to about 10-1 plus 1,000.
And because Sean's not betting it, it's hitting tonight.
Yes.
We're manifesting it.
We'll see if any of that hits. Best of luck to you, Cody. Go Maryland. Sorry, Bricks, about the loss that your team's going to have to suffer.
Bricks is watching.
Steven, you got any plays? And also, while you're here, everybody, we got 10 people watching. Make sure to like the video. Steven's got no plays.
I got nothing. Yeah.
In his kitchen.
I had a cold day a couple days ago, and I decided to take a few days off.
You're not cooking up anything in the kitchen? Come on. I mean, look at you. You got cupboards and an oven.
Trying to let Steven cook here. Come on, man.
Come on, Steven. All right.
Anyways,
that's good to do it. We appreciate everyone for hanging out and watching and listening. It's been a cold week. I'm only good on the weekends. So make sure you follow me on Twitter at Sean_W_Anderson. Friday and Saturday and Sunday are the best days to tail me. Thursdays, I don't know about that. Cody, you can follow him on Twitter at Cody_CHGO. We'll see if Maryland wins. We'll see if LMU wins. Maybe they can cover 9. Maybe Santa Clara against them Mormons. We'll have to see.
We're taking some momentum into tonight. We went 2-1 last night.
Let's go. Love to see it.
We had a winning night. It was just nice. Okay, so we're taking momentum in the night, and then we'll take that into tomorrow. So
and then we'll take that in the weekend, and then Illinois will beat Indiana, and Cody will be very, very happy on Monday.
Oh man. Gary might really then get upset if Illinois wins at IU.
Yeah, but then if Indiana wins, you're gonna have to be paying up some sort of sandwich bet or something.
Yeah.
I mean, and Gary. I mean,
I'll be Venmoing him $10 because I ain't Venmoing him 20 like Braggs did. Because you can get a sandwich for $10, bro.
You can. And now I want a sandwich, so I might go have lunch before the White Sox podcast. That's Cody Delmendo. Make sure to follow him on Twitter at Cody_CHGO. I'm Sean Anderson. You can follow me on Twitter at Sean_W_Anderson. Thank you to James for hanging out with us, Dustin for hanging out with us, Shep for hanging out with us, Ashraf as well for hanging out with us, and Stephen Nicholas for producing the show. We'll talk to you on Monday when we are millionaires.